Hello there, my Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Scorpio in October to the full moon in Taurus in November, the waxing phase of the moon, right? All the way to full. I am your reader. If you are new to the channel, or Drawing the Circles channel, I am Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive. Been doing this since I'm 12 years old. Started getting paid right in college in all sorts of different ways. Virgo that I am, hard worker. Yeah. And I am a Virgo. 4 planets, second house, which makes me Leo rising, and I got a Pisces moon, so I'm built for this work, apparently. So, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your subscriptions. And if you're new, please like and subscribe because I'm working towards that 1,000 so I can do super live chat. That's interesting. We'll see if that one comes around again. So let's get down to it. I'm going to be pulling one card each from 5 different decks in what's called a What Do I Need read. Not where am I going and what will I find? What's in this grab bag that I call my mind? No. It's a direct question to the divine, hence divination systems. Divine, what do I need? What do I need from this point to this point? So a general read. If it doesn't click, it's just not for you this time around. Do check your other signs. That's why I do Sun, Moon, Rising. No Venus or Mercury. I'm going to do one for Mercury retrograde after this series, dealing with people's Mercury signs as well. So it's just what do I need? And it's a nice way of getting your bearings, particularly for a new moon. So it's what do I need to look at? What do I need to think about? You'll see. Ready? So let's do this. Take a deep breath. Ground and center. Be here now. And let's get to work. My collective pantheons of angels, gods, masters, and higher selves, please one card to represent the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising sign for this full moon, this new moon to full moon next. What do they need? What does this Virgo collective, there you are, Sun, Moon, Rising sign in the collective need for this new moon to full moon next? Not all of those, one card, please. What do they need this new moon to full moon next? Well, the Seeker, which is a good card and a not so good card because all archetypes are light and shadow. We will take a closer look at that once all 5 cards are out. Because this is a quickie, which means hopefully under 20 minutes. With you, it's never a quickie, it's always a longie. Comment in the description box if you know what movies that is from. My angels, please, one card in clarity for this Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising sign for this new moon to full moon next. Considering the collective pantheon, say the Seeker archetype to be alchemized from lead to gold, from shadow to light. My angels, your guidance and grace. What do they need? Oh, divine timing. This is all in divine timing. That which you seek, it's in divine timing. So you can't speed it up and you can't slow it down because it's not in your hands. Oh, fuck. Right? Yeah, put that on your vision board. Look, when it comes to working with the divine, it's all scripted. And yes, there are timelines, right? There's quantum parallel variance and all of that stuff too. That's why the more we educate ourselves, Virgos, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's a totally different way to look at that. Now I can analyze that in a whole different way. So there is a divine timing element here. In other words, it's just a matter of time. But you know, as the Seeker, what are you going to do during that time? By the way, divine timing can mean really quickly, too. It doesn't always mean, they just, you know, the angels just, by the way, that doesn't mean that it's always months from now or years from now. Like, divine timing means it could happen today, right? But it totally beyond us, a mystical timing, meaning a mystery involving the divine. So let's ask the gods, shall we? My gods, Dionysus in particular, my Virgo god, my natal god, please. One card in clarity for this Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising sign. What do they need for this new moon to full moon next? The collective says, the collective pantheon says the Seeker archetype, the angels, divine timing. What say you, my gods? Well, Ace of Blades, new thought. Looking at this, but a seed, an ace of blades. something that the more you focus upon and allow in, the more it will grow. Now, this can also be about communication. I see that pop up on YouTube a lot with other readers, and I, for the most part, agree. It's like, oh, absolutely. Shall my masters, please, one card in clarity for this Virgo collective. Sun, moon, rising signs. For this new moon to full moon next, what do they need? Again, considering that the collective pantheons have said the seeker archetype, the angels, divine timing, and the gods, the Ace of Blades, which is, by the way, the Sibyl, the Oracle of Delphi. So literally like mental download, new thought coming in, takes time to decipher it, right? So my masters, what say you? What does this Virgo collective sun, moon, rising sign need for this new moon to full moon next? Oh, to deal with drought. Now, drought ain't a fun card. I mean, whether it's a literal drought, you know, like in summer, if there's no water, but there's definitely some emotional thirstiness. Now, I will tell you, I did, because I am a Virgo, I did my own reading before this to sort of like clear my psychic decks, if you will. So that thing of emotional drought, this is a thing of divine timing, because eventually rain will come, right? We still have one more card to put down, the Whisper of Love. But this is what's in the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack, what's called the problem card. Have you been giving out too much, or have you just not been letting in, right? And that there's this new opportunity here, this new thought, which comes in divine timing. But let me get that last card down, then I'll read what's on this card of the Seeker too, and I think it will all make sense. So it usually does. That's what I like about puzzle pieces, which is why I do Sun, Moon, Rising, or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus when I'm doing any of the relationship reads, right? So that you can get little pieces of the mosaic and get a bigger picture. Hopefully a glimpse of the divine plan, particularly with divine timing here. So this deck is the Whispers of Love, which is the voices of the collective higher selves of all involved. So please, the higher selves of all involved. One card in clarity for this Virgo collective sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon to full moon next? Take a chance on love. Sorry, I just got ABBA playing back here somewhere in the cerebellum. Wow, got an ABBA moment. Well, not you know, literally, but take a chance on love. Whoa, so let's do this. So Seeker, what you seeking, Virgo Seeker? Oh, there's nothing like a Virgo Seeker too. We could do a grain of sand by grain of sand, right? Focus, detail, light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So as long as you're moving towards truth and wisdom, right? Truth. What is truth? There's what's true. Right, what's true is that I'm recording from my dining room in Holbrook, Long Island. The truth is I am a soul that was chosen to play the role of Markangelo Lyons in this life and do this. That I am a soul, I'm a spirit, and the ghost in the machine, right? Spirit and form. So to seek really truth here is about a larger picture, particularly with this divine timing card. Now, that's the goal, right? Truth wherever you are. Seek truth and wisdom through the experience, right? So there's knowledge, you have experience, then it becomes wisdom, right? It's like I can read every cookbook in the world. No. But until I actually make the recipe, right, I do not have the wisdom, the experience. So then this illuminates a bit of the shadow. Here's the lead that needs to be alchemized. Inability to commit to a path once found. So then you find the truth, but can you commit to it? Or do you stick with what is, right? Do you stick with what's safe? Do you, it's an inability, right, to commit once the wisdom, the truth, the information is found to whatever path that takes you on, like when it's time to go, right? Or when it's time to stay. Now, this is waxing moon. So this could totally be about opening up for you in divine timing. And really, so because of the card of divine timing, I've got to say, this has got to go down in the, one would think, the new moon to full moon cycle, the half cycle that we are in. And with new information coming in, right? So the seeker. So if you're seeking this new information, it's coming. amidst a drought. So emotionally, you might be really, really, really dry in the heart, right? In the heart chakra. We can get that way. We're earth signs, but you know, we can get in our heads a little too much. But then from your higher self, my higher self, the higher selves of all involved, take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So is that the thing that perhaps you cannot commit to, right? Is to take a chance on love. You see that love is here. You see, right? It's like you get it. Divine timing has presented your Virgo seeker archetype with this insight, this flash, this download, right? But that you're just so emotionally drained. And I get it. You know, we're in a very trying time here. So can you take a chance on love to at least love yourself, in the sense it's like, okay, I'm emotionally drained. I love the one in me that is emotionally drained. I love the one in me that is experiencing drought, that every seed I plant does not seem to take root or sprout. Now, this is not for everybody in the collective. And I'm feeling it's a good chunk, though, because Virgos, being one, I know for sure we put a lot of work in, right? We are the servants of the zodiac, right? Fuck our lives, right? It's like, but must serve self. So even in that process, to trust the divine timing, that drought can be cyclical, right? It doesn't rain all the time either. That would be just as bad. If it did 365 days of straight rain, that wouldn't be great either. So in terms of being a Virgo seeker, which is very easy to get lost in those details and not move on, right? Just to keep, no, I got to get more information, got to get in for more information. So get that you're being given a seed, and that if you are willing to take a chance on love, then that is what you need. All in divine timing for the well-being of all, and this drought will pass, right? When you start to love, our lives are changed forever. So with divine timing, are you ready for your life to change forever? Isn't that really the question to ask yourself? So what if you have found what you are seeking, but you still need to take a chance on love? Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Yes, I will have that in my head for the rest of the day. So that's why I'm going to take a break after this recording. But I thank you so very much for watching. New people, please subscribe. Help me get my numbers up. I'm having a field day doing this, as you can tell, purple hair and all. Let me give you the blessing. May the Virgo collective, sun, moon, rising signs be blessed with all they need this new moon to full moon next. That what they are seeking, they find in divine timing. That in divine timing, the new thought, the new communication, the new way of looking things gets them through any drought going on, as and when they take a chance on love for the well-being of all. And so it is. Have a really, really great waxing moon, my Virgo brothers and sisters. But for now, hail, farewell, and blessed be.